Okay. Hello, everyone. It's Sunday here today, and we are going to see if we can get some more Final Fantasy 11 done here. So I've got a few things I want to get done today. We're going to continue on with the mission that we started last time. We need to go to Windurst here for that. And I want to see if we can finish out getting our Chocobo license. But before we do any of that, I did go ahead and do some grinding. Just a little bit. It took, less than an hour, I think. Last time, between last time and now, and we are now at level 35, which means that we now have the ability to unlock new jobs. And I believe there's one here in Bastock that I do want to actually unlock here for us as a thief, so as a sub job. I need to see if we can find the characters that we need to speak to actually get to it. But if we're going to find them, I believe we need to go to Fort Bastock. Let's see if I can figure out where they might be. I think they're around the warehouses. So let's maybe go to home point 3 here and let's have a look. And see if I can find the character that I'm looking for. So, why are we unlocking this job and not going with Warrior as our sub job? We definitely could go with Warrior as a sub job. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that. But I think that the job that we're going to unlock here is going to be more use to us in terms of early what's the word I'm looking for? Early convenience, basically. There's some abilities that they get that I think are going to be helpful to us in the long run. Maybe I should look up on the wiki here where the actual character is placed. J5. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we're on the right track here in that case. So up these steps or something like that, perhaps. Maybe up these steps. And I promise I'll stop being coy here in a bit about what we're actually going to be looking for. Okay, J5, so it should be around here, very possibly inside this building. Let's have a look around here. Yep. There we go. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, anybody home? Yes, we have Ensetsu here, and we have the character that we need to speak to. Haide, I believe, here. Let's have a chat with her. Hey, have you heard of my sister Ayame? She's a samurai and a member of the Mithril Musketeers. She's so cool. Me? I'm nothing compared to her. But I was thinking, if I could use a katana too, I would be cool and strong like her. But when I asked my dad about it, he got mad and said I couldn't. My dad's been acting strange lately. I think he's been visiting that Kagatora from the Tenshodo. Haide, what are you up to now? You know we shouldn't be bothering our visitors. I just know he's hiding something. Everyone says that they're all proud of Sis. I am too. She's strong, cool, and smart. I'm not any of those. I can never be like her. Interesting. Let's have a talk with Insetsu here as well. Are you looking for something? There's nothing here you would want. If you're looking for my daughter Ayame, she is working at the president's office. She does not come back home often. Right, let's have a look at our quests here. Let's see where this is actually located. Maybe we haven't actually unlocked the quests here before. Just by doing that. It's on a mission, I'm pretty sure. No, it shouldn't be. Interesting. Let's see if we can go have a chat with Ayame then. I could just go along and follow the guide on the wiki here, but let's just try to do this at least somewhat by the book here. You know what? Go ahead and use this. Very good. I'm going to show you the abilities that we've unlocked here as well, by the way, in a little bit. But first, let's see if we can have a chat with Ayame. Not sure if that's the right next step, but I think it might be. If not, then we'll have to look at the guide, I guess. The Metalworks 0.1, please. You may also notice that we've spent a little bit of money. I'll show you in a little bit what we did in order to get the items that we are looking for that. Right, so we've met Ayame before, and her station was up here in one of the corner areas here, I believe. I'm sure there's a actual word for the cannon tower here, but cannonry even. Hello, Ayame. It's a pleasure to... Oh, you have a stock trust permit. Yes. We've already spoken that. Okay, yeah. So that's not the next step. Let's have a look at what the actual next step is here in that case. Right. We need to speak to someone at Warehouse 2. Okay. That's fine. It's not a newbie playthrough if you don't make any mistakes along the way, right? Let's see here. So, warehouse number 2. Where might that be located? Oh, okay, so it's probably one next to warehouse number 1 there. Yes, please. Again, this is old school MMO design here, where they're not going to show you exactly where to go. And we could spend the time trying to figure it out ourselves, but I think we would rather actually see if we can play through the game here and find the actual... There we go. The actual content rather than guessing our way to actually finding it. We need to speak to Kagetora here, I believe. What do you want? You want to know about Densetsu? Can't even hide something from this kid. Huh, that would explain why he never was called for battle. If you want to know why the old man is coming here, you ask him yourself. He's obviously having money problems. Maybe you can help him out. How do I know Densetsu? I guess you could ask the lady we both loved for that answer. Haha. Well done. Let's just have a chat with Densetsu ourselves here then, I think. So the naming convention of the characters that we are seeing here might have clued you into what sort of job we're going to be trying to unlock here. We'll see if the actual cutscenes here will tell us sooner or later, but for now, let's just go ahead and have a chat with Densetsu here. Kagetora told you that. What was he thinking? He usually isn't the type to go telling other people's secrets. Secrets? What secrets? I knew you were hiding something, father. I'm not hiding anything. Children should keep their noses out of their parents' business. Stop treating me like I'm a child. You never were like this with Ayame. I know I can learn to use the katana and be cool just like her. Kaide. Father, you are buying your katana from Mr. Kagetora, aren't you? You can use one, can't you? Ayame says she went on a journey to learn the ways of the blade, but I bet it was you who taught her. What are you talking about? I hate you! Why won't you tell me the truth? I'm sorry you had to see that. Girls these days grow up so fast. What is a father to do? One day I know I'll have to tell her the truth about... Excuse me, I know you must be busy, but could I ask a favor of you? I would like to buy something back that I recently sold through the Tenshodo. However, I was told by Kagetora that it was already been shipped to Norg. He told me that if I bring him some strangely shaped coral from the Korlokka Tunnel, he will return my item. However, there's no way that I could survive a trip to that tunnel. I would be in your debt if you could travel there in my place. Corloca Tunnel, huh? I believe that is in Norg. Let's actually have a look at their maps here. I'm not sure if we have it or not. Von Solheim, Norvalen. No. Earthland. No. I'm not sure if we have a map of Norg. Maybe we should look into getting one of those to start off with here. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can flee again here. We can. Very good. It's on a 5-minute cooldown, so it's not that we need to wait too long to get it, but I have very bad senses sometimes of what actually is 5 minutes and what's not. Let's go ahead here. I'm going to see if we can travel to another home point. We can select our favorite at the stock markets. Yes, please. Very good. Now then, do the map vendor. I believe they should have a map of Norg. I'm pretty sure we saw it before here. And if we're gonna go there, it's probably good to have. One wonders if it will have the map for the tunnel as well, if that's the case, but let's start off and see if they have it and what it costs. Pretty sure they do have it here, but Norg and the Korlokka Tunnel, assuming that they don't just go ahead and say Corloca Tunnel. It's probably a sub-map of one of those areas. Here's a map of Norg for 3 KGL. Very good. Now then, let's see if we can have a look at that. Norg. Okay, what's the actual area name in that case? Yeah, it's not run far, obviously here. Shushu is for Mara. Aragon, no. Not Kupim. That's near Juno. Elshimo Lowlands Norg. Okay, here we go. Sea Serpent Grotto, huh? That's not the one that we were thinking of. Right then, let's see if we can find where the Corloca Tunnel is. The Corloca Tunnel is in Gustaberg. Huh. Connects to Sarian Mines. Alright. Not. In that case, let's have a look at our maps here in Gustaberg. Right, so, okay, let's see if we can just go ahead and get to there then. Sure, we can get a map for that here, but hopefully we might be able to actually go in there at least. Right, so first things first, we're going to need to add to mines here. 1.1 should be the closest. And I have no idea exactly where we're going to find the area that we're looking for if we don't have the map, but we'll figure something out. Right. Still 3 seconds away on that. That's fine. So, use that now. Do need to reset our auto run to actually benefit from it, but that's easily done. So, into the tunnels we go. Move all the way up, move all the way in. There we are. And we should be able to just quickly move through this area here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so let's just head straight forward from here. See if we can get to it. Okay, see if Lastines here lets us in. But anyone can go in there. The Corloca Tunnel has been closed for over 100 years. However, permission to pass has been granted to adventurers who have proven their worth. Adventurers such as yourself. Yes, let me through. Very good. Pretty sure that we're still in... Yeah, we are still in Zero Nine's map, but we should be able to get to here. And then we may be on the lookout for the interaction point for a little while here. Let's maybe remember to call our friends when we zone in here as well. Spooky tunnel. Even spookier tunnel. And then all our trusts. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Adelaide here as well. Having some more supportive magic has been good for me, I think. Now then, first things first, do we have a map? We do not. Brown's Tome, no. Right, how's the landworms here? Easy prey. Okay, are the bats going to... No, nothing in radius so far. And I'm just looking for the actual area I need to interact with here. The tunnel itself seems to be pretty straightforward so far. Nothing that way. Okay, so we got 2 ways to go here. Let's start off the first area here. That's a huge spider. Even match. A jelly over there. It's like easy prey. And we haven't found the area that we need to interact with just yet here. Oh hey, new combat music. Go ahead and buff ourselves. Yes, we did get another ability here. So instead of sneak attack, we now have trick attack as well. So we're getting experience, that's alright. Combat. Ha ha. Interesting. Red leeches. See if we can move around these. Yeah, no, that's a leech that's attacking us. Yes, please, there we go. Here we are. I wonder if we can see our own position. I mean, sort of. We don't have any legend to actually help us along the way down here, so. Spoon looks scary. Let's see if we can avoid him here. Strength is impossible to gauge. Indeed. Yeah, I'm wondering if I've gone the wrong way here. Maybe, maybe not. Let's have a look at the Gigas Foreman here. How strong is that one? Very tough. There, I suppose. Yeah, okay, we've actually gone and enraged him. And that's bad for us here. Yes, please. And we're dead. Let's go back to our home point, I suppose. And that's what happens when you engage a notorious monster without being prepared. Right, back in June, so we're really going to need to go back. I believe, however, it said that the map for this area is in Upper Juno, so maybe we'll see if we can find map vendor here who's willing to show us way. All right, we are here at Upper Juno. I am sometimes getting my different areas around here. Really, there's Marble Bridge E3, Peace Market. I assume it's around here. We might as well go ahead and see if we can have a chat with our Chocobo friends here, if that's the case. This one is the vendor for maps, I think, here. Magical maps for sale. I think they have different maps to some degree here. So we're looking for the Korlokka Tunnel, huh? Just get mines. There we go. Pretty fast kill for that one as well. Might need to sell a few more shields here. But we'll get there now then. Let's have a look. I believe that's on the Gustavberg as well. Indeed. Oh, that's a lot of levels of the Corloca Tunnel here. Right. That's actually interesting. So we're actually going to need to get all the way down here, I think. So look. Yeah, we're going to need to get to number 5, Western Altepa Desert. Is that an easier way to get in there? I imagine that we will need to go through the entire tunnel otherwise here. I mean, that's something we could potentially do, but we're going to need to go and see if we can find our way down and through all the monsters that we may not want to fight there in that case, which may be an issue. Now, let's have a chat with Brutus here again. Yes. What a travesty. Is this how chocobos should behave without our intervention? I apologize for the delay. Quay! Quay! Quay, quay, quay! Quay, quay! Do these chocobos already know each other? Lafayette, what is the meaning of this? I see. So the two met on the Latian Plateau, each believing they had met a wild chocobo. They had us all worked up over nothing. Way. 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 Looks like they're already doing better. Chocobos are really something, aren't they? They're much cuter like this. It's thanks to you that the chocobo stables are still thriving. I'm going to have another talk with the VCS about everything that has happened. Well, come back later and I'll tell you how it went. I'm not sure if later means now or if later actually means later. That's a very possible thing in these older MMOs. What's your problem? You wanna ride the chocobo? I sure do. Of course you do. Nowadays everyone wants to ride the chocobo. Why, this is a golden opportunity for you to step into the wide, wonderful world of avian delight. Then again, you young people have a tendency to throw creatures away without a moment's thought. That's why there's more chocobos living out in the wild now than I ever dreamed of as a kid. This seems to go a bit, against the other quest line we had here, but you wouldn't dream of committing such a terrifying act, though, would you? Oh, never. Of course you wouldn't. Still, I can't grant you permission to ride so easily. The Vanadil Chocobo Society would never allow it. I've got it. See that fine creature over yonder? If she takes to you, I'll let you ride her. Good luck, kid. So this one here. Way. He's afraid of you. They're like that with people they don't know. The master found this chocobo collapsed out on the Rolandberry fields. I bet it ran away from its last owner. Seems it was whipped and worked to exhaustion. It was so scared of people, it's cowards from everybody. Those savages. That's no way to treat a chocobo. I tried my best for him, but he won't eat the thing. But I wonder, it just might eat a clump of gospit wild grass. You know, the stuff that heals chocobo wounds. Luckily, as a professional television chef here, I have prepared that in advance, so we have 4 bits of gospit grass in our inventory right now. That's the cause of our 20k drop in funds here at the start of the session. We're going to see if we can trade it to the chocobo. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time, but it shouldn't be too bad, I think. So basically, we need to try to trade the gospit grass here to the chocobo. Wait, he still looks terrified of you. They won't eat the thing until they're comfortable with you. Just keep at it, okay? I believe that this was on a longer timer right now, but let's just have a look to be sure how long the timer is supposed to be here at the moment. Yes, we can attempt to feed them according to the wiki here. Once every real life, 45 seconds. And it's going to take 6 feeding attempts to actually complete the quest. Now, I do have a timer with me, so that's going to help, I guess. But yeah, I believe that this may have been earlier on in the earlier on here in the serial game. It might have been a longer timer for this. For now, though, it's going to take us a couple of minutes, and that's not going to be too bad. Right, so let's give this another go here. He looks a little wary of you. Nope, still no go. Friendly chocobo would be eating already, but this one's different. That's fine. So we'll wait for another 45 seconds or so here. Might as well go ahead and prepare the menuing, I guess. Doesn't hurt to be ready here. So, in order to find the Ghost grass, by the way, I went to the auction house. And it's under a weird area, so I think it's under weapons, ammo, and miscellaneous, and then pet items is where you'll find the Ghost grass item. And no, it's not where I would look, immediately. Maybe it makes sense in terms of the game mechanics if you are a bit more familiar with them here. Quay, he still looks slightly uncomfortable with you. Wow, I thought it would take longer. I think we've almost won him over. Well, look what we have here. He's already munching away. Looks like he's almost ready. Right when I thought I'd lost you, I find your sorry face here. Who the heck are you? You ain't polite to barge into a chocobo's corral, partner. Don't talk to me like that, thief. I'm here to take back what's rightfully mine. We don't house thieves here, mister, and I don't recall taking anyone's property. This chocobo belongs to me. Can't you see the brand? Now give him back. Wait, that means... Master, come quickly. Mister, you may be a chocobo handler, but I reckon you handle them roughly. So, you got a problem with that? Spoil your animals and they'll never obey. You gotta instill them with fear. I mean, come on, they're just animals. You eat meat, don't you? So don't lecture me over what to do with them. Come on, let's go. Quay! Lay off, mister, you're scaring him. Yeah? Well, that's because you're spoiling rotten. I'll be back for what's mine. You mark my words. That kind of scum is the worst. Oh well, this doesn't really concern you. So look, kiddo, you've got talent. The bird here is almost yours. Keep up the good work, okay? Ah, the fruit doesn't scare me. Anyway, look at you. The master said you got talent. I'm so jealous. Now, the question becomes, does the timer count from when we gave him the previous grass? Or does it count from when the cutscene here ended? Let's give it a go here and see. Seems to be comfortable with you. Just a little bit more. Thanks to you, he's eating more, and his feathers have a healthier glow. There we go. Indeed. Now then, 2 more. We should be there. It costs us a little bit of money here, but fortunately it's not too bad with the amount of money we can get here just by using the systems that we've engaged with so far. So it's slightly under 1 Acheron shield, I believe. So we should be able to go through it relatively quickly here. Let's give this another go. Quay! He's eating joyfully. Ha! I've never heard him squeal so happily. Quite. Let's go ahead and prepare our last trade here. I think we're going to get one last cutscene here as we go ahead and do that. So again, this isn't too bad. A little bit annoying to have to wait like this, but let's just see what happens when we try to do it before. I guess it ain't hungry. Try feeding it later. And again, I think this timer used to be much longer. Let's go ahead and put that up here. We should be able to feed them now, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I was a bit too early on the trigger here. Or maybe the time actually resets here when we go ahead and do it like this. No. Well, looks like he's used to it now. Oh, sorry, that's Oscar. Good job. Now you're qualified. You are a qualified chocobo rider. Now that you can read animals' minds, maybe you can become a beast master. Of course, I can't teach you how. You'll just have to practice. The rest is up to you, kiddo. For now, take this to the stables. The master sure was profound, talking about reading their minds. At least we know the last owner didn't have that gift. Here we go, chocobo license. You now can rent chocobos. It's very nice, obviously, here. Very good. Right, so the next time we need to speak to Brutus here for the other quest is one game day later, which I'm not entirely sure exactly how long that is. But we'll find something for that as well. So we got our chocobo license again here, which means that we can go ahead and actually unlock or ride chocobos from stables. We can have a look and see if we can speak to them here. Actually, the stables is down here. I'm realizing. We need to go through the door. To speak to someone, Mairi, perhaps here. You can rent a chocobo for 160 gil. Do we wish to rent a chocobo? No, not quite right now. Thank you. Instead, let's go ahead and travel here. We're going to go back to we're going to go back here to Göteborg and Stock, see if we can make our way through the tunnel here. Again, we get the drop on the notorious monster. Maybe that's would give us a better chance, but I think we might want to just try to bypass it. There seems to be a way up through the area there, so let's go to Dipstock Mines, home point A. Let's set our home point there for now. I think that would be our best bet here in case we get knocked out again. Please set this as your home point. Very good. Now then, let's go ahead and move through again here. No, let's run. That's what I'm looking to do. Here we are. Very good. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can bypass the enemies here. Again, there was a path on the upper floor that I think would be the way the bypass the enemies down below. Maybe a little aggro anyway, but let's hope not. And let's see if we can be quicker on the draw and finding the enemies that are attacking us. For now, then we should be able to go through here. We do have the map as well, so hopefully it'll be easier to make our way down here now. Right, please let me through. There we are. Give this another go. If I get knocked out again, maybe I'll continue trying, but make a little cut here and see that we can come back once we've made our way to the actual area that we're looking for here. I assume if we can get up and on the upper level that there's going to be an actual way to down on the other side as well. Unfortunately, I don't believe we have the access to any sneaking abilities or anything like that right now. Speaking of our abilities though, let's have a look at our current traits here. So we got a defensive bonus from Warrior, Field Finder evasion bonus, Treasure Hunter, and I believe Gravity is from our Thief, and Resist Virus is from Warrior here. So that's our traits. And our current abilities here, Joe abilities. Provoke from Warrior to get aggro, Steal, Perfect Dodge to dodge melee attacks. That's actually something that we should keep in mind in case we get attacked here again. Sneak Attack allows your next melee attack to deal extra damage when striking an enemy from behind. Trick Attack allows your next attack to deal extra damage when striking an enemy from behind a party member. So we need to be behind a party member for that to actually do anything. I believe this is going to funnel our aggro into that party member as well. Let's see. And Berserk from Warrior, level 15 here. Enhances our attacks at the cost of our defense, I believe. So let's go ahead and cast our trusts again. Maybe I should just go ahead and add Adelheid to the trust macro. But for now, it might be actually nice to go ahead and not have to worry about releasing in a specific one if we want to make some small adjustments. I think our core party is good for now. But again, maybe there's reasons for us to look into what our setup for trust is going to be there. Obviously, I'm not very, well versed in the intricacies of the trusts themselves. their all their abilities, things like that. Let's see if we can get around here. So we are off the map here, but I believe that's going to allow us to go through, hopefully. If we can bypass these guys. Maybe we're actually going under here. Or these guys though, which is alright. Oh, this puts us up near the top here. So if we move along here, we should be able to cross over the far edge here. I'm assuming that we need to go over to the other side to go down over here. Very good. We'll keep this in mind. Again, we could take on most of the enemies down below, I think, but if we can avoid the big monster ones, that's obviously good. How do we get down then, one wonders? So that's an, I think that's a mining spot. We've not done much mining here. No, this seems to bring us down, I think. This should be good. We are now in Corloca Tunnel. Which one? Is this number 2? Let's see here. No, it's not. Now that seems to be the entrance to the Untitled Desert here. Let's see. Number 3. No, it's not that one either. Is it number 4 then? And does that actually lead us to number 5? That would be nice if that's the case, but yeah. I mean, there's only one exit in over here, so let's see here. Seeker bats are easy prey, and I don't think they're gonna aggro onto us here. Goblin Bounty Hunter might. No, apparently not. Let's just keep moving in that case. A sea monk. Seems very tough. Bear in mind, and as we move through here, we're going to need to go pass through the area here anyway, so let's see if it actually aggroes onto us. Does. Attack it. Go ahead and quick attack here. This should allow us to go ahead and move around here for the sneak attack. Fortunately, the Goblin Bounty Hunters don't seem to care too much about us. Let's maybe go ahead and Berserk here. See how that does for us. We are going to be lower on actual defense, but we are maybe doing a little bit more damage. Again, I am not the big contributor to damage at my party here, unfortunately. But we are able to take this one out decently easily, I think. Okay, let's move across. Got some experience for that, that's all right. Right. Where are we at right now? So this way is going to lead us up somewhere to another part of the map, I'm assuming. May or may not be helpful. Right. So if we head to the right hand side here, I think that's going to actually get us onto the right path. Are spiders gonna fight with us? Doesn't appear so. It's alright. Let's keep our distance from these guys if we can. Oh, that's... No, that wasn't an aggro sound, I guess. Bounty hunters don't have any interest in us, it seems. Let's see where we end up here. This is our... Okay, so that's the area we came from here. Now the question becomes, is there another way back up here? Doesn't appear so. I think we may have gone all the way around and we took the wrong turn on the top end here. Maybe we should have gone with the... Yeah, let's see here. You know what, let's see if we can take out the stone carrier. Yeah, very good. Quick attack. It's alright. Circ ourselves. That's actually on a timer still. That's alright. Sneak attack over here. Oh, didn't even get a chance to. Right. So we found the whole way around here, but actually we needed to not go that way, it seems. So let's see if we can find our way back here without enraging these guys. I think we may have done it. Our jellies here though are following us. Let's see if we can take those out. That's going to aggro more people because Bananreal is on a high AoE rage inducing regimen, I think. Let's see if we can take out the next one. Take out the spider. Okay, we'll take out the combats after that. There we go. So we've gotten to level 30 and combat is starting to become a bit more dynamic. It's obviously not super advanced yet, but you know, it's nice that there's at least reasons to start thinking relatively you know, complex thoughts on how to engage the enemies, see if we can engage them in optimal ways, things like that. Okay, the jelly sounded angry, but I don't think it actually aggroed onto us. So, right, let's go through this area again, and let's take the other turn at the top here. We're exploring together. It's fun, right? Yeah, I'm assuming that would be the area in question that we're looking for, because we did pass through all the other parts of the map here, I think. More or less, at least. And I didn't see any other, you know, obvious exits, at least, for where we would need to go. Yes, please. So on this side now, let's take the right hand side and see if that's actually the part of the map that we're looking for here. So obviously the maps here don't connect sequentially necessarily. I guess that makes sense in some ways. Let's head through here. Some more landworms, things like that. This does seem more correct. Let's change the map just to see if it makes sense. I am going way too far along this. Number 5. Yeah. So we've not found all of it here, but at least I think we've found some ways along here that maybe we can explore. So, where are we right now? This didn't make immediate sense to me, but I think we sort of made it through here. Out of interest, where does this lead? More spiders. Not sure if there's actually anything at the end here, but let's have a look. Some enemies, a lamb. I'm sure there's maybe reasons that we want to go here, but that's not what we're looking for right now, I believe. So instead, let's see if we can head to west and south here. Because this is... No, that's not anything at all. Oh, there was a ramp there, but there wasn't. Right. So, when I'm cutting for, moving around areas, there's a lot of things like this where I'm basically just guessing, see if we can find our way through. This appears to be our only way out of here. Look where it's going to put us out to. This puts us out to where we came here before. Question is there any other areas that we can go through here? Again, not all of the exits to the other parts of the map here are marked. There we go. That's where we need to go. We're looking for I believe. So let's go ahead and head up here first. That's some water elementals, bogies, decent challenges, all I think. I'm not sure it's down here that we need to go. So we're in the right ballpark here at least. I think it might be along the tunnel path right us here. And this is where we need to find the interaction point. Maybe let's go ahead and have a look. If I actually remember where to find it. K8. It's actually where we need to go to. So it's one over and one down. So not too far off. Anyway, it was around here somewhere, but I was mixing it up with some another step here. The thing. Let's see. It's supposed to be here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Okay, these guys are actually going to be freaking onto us here. Go. You know what, let's go ahead and work on skill here, I think. Oof, 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 oof. The guide said K8. And I'm not seeing anything here that's actually find this here. See if we can move around a little bit more. Are you here somewhere? maybe the guide has it wrong here. Let's have a look around the entrance to the area here. No. Right. Let's head a little bit into safety here. I'm gonna see if I can find the actual spot here, and I'll come back when I've got it. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, so I figured it might be. Let's do make a shortcut here. So we'll be right back, and hopefully we'll have found the actual spot where we need to go to continue on this quest here. We'll be right back. Okay, so I found the issue. If you look at the map here, I can't read maps apparently. So I was looking at the J column here when we were supposed to be looking for the K column. So we were one square far to the west. So we need to be in this little cave area here. And before we go ahead and see if we can interact with the question mark area here, let's see if we can take out these red leeches so they're not in our way. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Here we are. You as well. There we are. Got the experience. That's all good. How's our inventory space? 2 open. All right. I did equip a new weapon, by the way, a full knife that I found while grinding level 30. I forgot I had it. But just so you know, we've upgraded our weapons slightly here. Let's have a look. And they spawn 3 of these guys. Korlokka Leecher. Okay, please. Attack it. Oh, that actually killed 2 of them, I think. And the last one's not too far behind. Alright. And if we look at this again, nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay. Interesting. Did we get anything from that? No, nothing there. The items. No. Figure we'd get something from this. Let's see what we're supposed to be looking for here. Okay, the bodies needs to despawn before we can do anything, I suppose. That's good to know. Now get the strangely shaped coral. Okay, I guess that makes some sort of sense here, that they need to actually be sure that the enemies have been removed. I just figured that if they have 0 HP, maybe we should be able to do it anyway, but alright, that's fine. So, with this done, let's just go ahead and use our, let's see here. Do we have it equipped? We do. Let's use our warp ring. So we don't need to trudge all the way through again here. There we go. A warp it is. And now, let's head back to Insetsu. not actually sure which home point in Port Bastark is closest to him. I feel like number 3 might be slightly closer, but I imagine it's not going to be too big of a difference. And once that's done, we're going to need to head to Norg, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's see here. Have to use our fleas again. Yeah, you have to make this little dance in order to actually activate it if you're outrunning, but outrunning does also mean that you don't need to stop to actually apply it, which is obviously nice here. We are. Hello, Ansetsu. Some strange-shaped coral. I'm grateful for your help, but there is one problem. Kagetora told me if I wanted my item back, I would need to go to Norg and get it myself. As much as I would like to go, I cannot. I hate to ask you again after all the trouble you've gone through, but would it be too much to ask you to take this strangely shaped coral to Ryoma in Norg? I would be in your debt. We can do that. We've been to Norg. We'll get it done for you. Let me see which area of Norg it's actually at. H8. So we're going to teleport with home points. I believe that's our cheapest option here. I am going to need to get some further shields, I think, to sell off. To up our coffers a little bit here. Obviously, exactly how much items cost is going to depend on your server and things like that, but overall, it's expensive being an adventurer. Let's see here. Let's see here. Next page. Is it not? Is it in Kashima Low? Yeah, there we go. Norg. And we're looking for H. I think this is going to be it. 100 gills, alright. So, Ryoma, huh? Let's see if we can find them here. Oh, that's actually the way out. That's not what I was intending to do here. Right. This is the right way. Should be here somewhere. There's Ryoma. Hello. What? Ansetsu asked you to bring me this strangely shaped coral. Hasn't changed a bit, has he? Always was a weak little worm. If I saw his face, I wouldn't smack him so hard. Well, at least he's finally learned the value of this blade. Yomi can now rest in peace. Oh, and let me tell you, I'm not doing this for Ansetsu. I only care about Yomi's daughters. Okay, we've got this sealed dagger. Let's have a look at the actual key item for that then. Sealed dagger. A seal has been placed upon this blade, making it impossible to unsheath. Oh, interesting, huh? Doing it for someone's daughters, but not for Ensetsu, huh? I'm starting to see how the puzzle pieces fit together here. Over to another home point. No, let's go with the actual one that we are looking to go to here, I guess. Stock port number 3. Yes, please. And I believe this should be the last step before we actually unlock the job here. Again, you may have noticed some contextual clues here to what the job might actually be. We'll see if we can get the actual confirmation on that right now. Yeah. There we are. Run away. So we're gonna have a chat with Ensetsu here. We'll get some dialogue. I cannot express in words the gratitude I feel towards your kindness. I sold this to help support my family, but then I realized that my daughter needed it once more. Father, what is it? You bought another sword for Ayame, didn't you? It's just not fair. Would you stop going on about that? I have never purchased a weapon for your sister. Every katana she owns was acquired without my or anyone's help. Then what is that for? I was going to wait, but I guess you're old enough to know. This dagger was your mother's. You mean this whole thing was... Mom's? Yes, its real name is a shinobi katana. Mom was a ninja? Long ago, Yomi, your mother, and I lived in Norg. Norg is a haven for the arts of the Far East. I was just a lowly crew member on a pirate ship. Your mother, on the other hand, was a master of ninjutsu, almost as strong as she was beautiful. And that probably is why she found comfort in a normal, boring man like myself. When we found that your mother was carrying your sister, we left Norg and traveled here in search of a more simple life. It was at that time that your mother told me this. She was proud of the road she had taken, and it was that very road that led her to her new life. The hardships that she endured made her into the strong mother that she was. Perhaps at that time she realized that she did not have much longer in this world. But she fought for 10 long years until she exchanged her life for the life of our second daughter. You, Kaide. But I never wanted you or your sister to take up the katana. When your sister said she wanted to travel to Norg to study the way of the samurai, of course I was against it. However, if it was to keep her from becoming a ninja... Kaide, each day you remind me more and more of your mother. I remind you of... Mom? That's why I've been so protective of you. But maybe I was wrong. Unlike most fighters, ninjas do not just wave their swords. They lurk in the shadows and stalk their enemies. One must have the highest levels of patience and concentration to draw that blade. Your mother left this blade sheathed to remind her of that, and now this blade will be passed on to you. The road you travel is for you to decide, but do not forget the message that remains in your mother's katana. Mom. I thank you so much for your help in bringing the blade back to my home. I do not have much to offer you, but take this scroll detailing the secrets of the ninja as a token of my appreciation. It was my wife's. No, Kaide won't be needing it. All she really needed was her mother's strong will and spirit. If she wishes to walk the path Yomi chose, it will be her decision. But I have the feeling that she will be traveling to Norg soon to find that path. Here we are. We can now become a ninja. We are going to use that as a sub job for quite a while, I think. There's probably cases to be made for us switching to another one around level 40, but I think that we want to wait with unlocking that a little bit, because we need to go into content that we do not currently have access to, and I don't want to rush the story just to get to that. And I think this will do us just fine anyway in the meantime here. That said, we're not going to equip it now. I'm going to do a little bit of leveling stream to get it up to where we can make actual use of it here. But I think there's going to be reasons for us to go ahead and use it, to be sure. But anyway, yes, that's the ninja quest line, or unlock quest done. We've done it. So, what's next here? We still have, an hour and a half to go, I think, at least here on the stream. So we're just gonna go and continue with our mission. So our next step in the emissary here is to go to Windurst and the Basokan consulate there. That said, we need to find our way to Windurst first. So let's go ahead and look at the maps here. And we'll see if we can find our way to there. So Windurst has some areas here, and it connects to this Saruta region. And I think that's going to be the region that we do want to have a look at in order to actually find our way here. We're going to need to find a way from Mora to here. So let's have a look at West Saruta. Doesn't actually appear to connect to anything useful there, so let's have a look at East then. And out our maps here. East Saruta. That connects to the Tarongi Canyon, which I assume is in the Kolshushu. Yes, indeed. Tarongi Canyon, which connects to the Uberimu Peninsula and Metifpatod Mountains. Let's see here. Where Mora connects to. Mora connects to Uberimu Peninsula. So, we found our way here. Mora to the Uberimu Peninsula. Here. Onwards to Tarongi Canyon, into East Saruta and onwards to Windurst. So yes, we're going to be traveling that way, but in order to do that, we're going to need to go to Selbina first here, I believe. From our favorites, Selbina, yes, please. And I'm obviously going to see if I can find all the unlock points that so we can teleport to all these areas as we move through them as well. and I don't want to bore you all with showing you the entire way as we go here, but we are going to see if we can head onto the ship here before it actually leaves us here. So, Lucia, hello. No, that's not the one I wanted to talk to. Oh, there we go. Ship tomorrow, yes please. We can now proceed to the pier. Quickly before it leaves. Very good. Yes, we are now on the ship. And we need to just wait for it to leave, because that's how you do things in old MMOs. There's another way to unlock it. Those, are we just waiting in the hold here? Let's see. We'll be departing in less than an hour, 1 minute in Earth time. Okay. So each in-game hour is 1 Earth minute. So by that measure, we should be able to go back to we should be able to go back to Brutus here and on to. Yeah, I'm not going to head out here. I think that seems unsafe. But yes, this should put us on to that here. Let's just see when the game decides that we're on our way here. Strange that they wouldn't open up this for us. Maybe they don't open up until the ship actually leaves. I imagine they wouldn't keep us in the hold here for the entire time. I've never actually taken this ship, so I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I'm assuming that as long as we're in here. It's now departing. What? But okay, yeah, no, here we go. All aboard. There we are. Goodbye, Silbina. I'll see you soon, tomorrow. Let's see how long this takes here. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I think that we may actually need to be taking the trip. Yes, here we are. So that's not open. But these doors open. Okay, there we go. We can now head on to Mara. We can now explore the ship a little bit here. Oh hey, Google. It's too weak to be worthwhile. That's good to know. Do we have any NPCs on here? Yes. Hello, Son. We're on our way to Mara. We should be there in about 5 hours. Or in this case, 14 minutes in Earth time. So, yes, travel here takes time. Let's not do any boat travel unless we absolutely need to. So I'm going to make a cut here. I'll maybe show you around more when we get there, but then we're going to move through and see the rest of... and we're going to cut away and off that and see if we can get to Windurst and not have to show you all as we go through all of the areas in between there. But yes, I'll make sure that we show you a little bit more at least once we arrive here. I think that should be fine enough. So for now, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back here at the end of the trip to Mora. I believe we've got a few minutes left. Here in less than an hour. 2 minutes in Earth time. So, I guess an hour in the game is more like 3 Earth minutes, something like that. Essentially. It's fine. Let's go ahead and head back out there. Huh, what do you guys deal in? Antidotes, eco potions, yep. Gives you opportunities to stock up a little bit here. What do you have available? Fishing things, I think. Indeed. Let's go ahead and head back into the hold. Don't think we need to be in the hold to actually be done here when we go tomorrow, but I think it's, you know, probably an alright reason to be here anyway. What's actually happening there? Someone up above is probably doing some buffing. Anything or not. Anyway, we're going to be heading into Mora here. This is actually going to be my first time in Mora, I believe. I think sometime long ago when I first attempted the game here, I did start in Windurst. But I'm not entirely sure I got much done there. It was around the time when I didn't understand anything about how to actually play the game. So, yeah, that was something of a misstep on my part. That said, we should be able to find more here. Oh, here we are. Docking in Mora. There we are. They just put us out here, so I don't think we needed to be a hole there, but that's fine. Right, welcome to Mora. So we need to speak to Alban in customs before they let us out here. Hey Alban. Do you wish to enter Mora? Sure. Please go through. Thank you for sailing with us. Very good, thank you. So, I believe this is basically the Selbina equivalent for players who start in Windurst. Let's go ahead and see if we can head up to the home point there. I assume we can go up the stairs over here. That should do it. I have to say, I do prefer the Selbina music. Much more jaunty. That said, there seems to be more players here. Be sure. There's probably reasons for that. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually find the home point. There we are. Thank you. Is there anything else that we need to grab here? immediately. No, I don't think so. Let's head out to the peninsula here. And I'll give you the quick rundown again of what we are going to be moving through here as we cut away, so we can actually come back once we are in Windurst itself here. So here we are in the peninsula. So we're going to be moving from here onto the Taronga Canyon, picking up any survival manuals and home points, teleports as we go along to Taronga Canyon. Coming from the east here, and picking up the books and crystals as we go along. Head south to East Saruta. That's the new Records of Eminence challenge. So we go to East Saruta, and that should allow us to enter Windurst. Yeah, so that's going to be our path here. It's going to take a little bit of a while as we move along here. That should be fine. I'm not sure we'll get much done in Windurst, but we'll be able to go in there, show you around a little bit, I think, before we end things for today. And we'll pick up the rest of the mission the next session after that, more than likely. Looking at our current state of time and travel to be made here. Here we go. Bring our friends. Don't think we have anything to worry about in this area right now, but better safe than sorry. There we go. And yes, that should be everything we need to actually get going here. Now, I'll see you once again when we are in Windurst itself. Hopefully it won't take too long, but we should at least be able to get in there, pick up some home points, things like that, and then we'll end things for tonight. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so we reached Windurst. I did take a little bit of a detour here into West Saruta in order to pick up the survival guide here. But yeah, let's head into Windurst and explore a little bit here. I don't think we'll be able to finish out our mission here today. We've got around 30 minutes or so left here before I'm planning to stop in order to be able to get the vaults up in a reasonable time and things like that. But we can at least go ahead and have a look around. See if we can find the different areas that we need to go to here. So, yeah, we are right now in the Windurst waters. There's a couple of home points here that we can grab. And I'm not entirely sure exactly where we need to go to find the embassy here, but we'll get there. First things first though, let's go ahead and grab these home points. Windurst has got a quite chill vibe, I have to say. Well, hello, Shatoto. You are currently in the Windurst Waters District. There are 3 other districts in Windurst. Windurst Walls to the east, Fort Windurst to the south, and Windurst Woods to the southeast. You'll keep your bearings by using the giant star tree you can see far in the eastern sky as a marker. Well, alright if you say so. Let's go ahead here. Get this. There's one on the outer side here as well, I think, somewhere. There we have it. There we go. Little dragoon there. If we go to the east, we should be able to get to Winder's walls, right? I think. Let's start off over there. Yeah, I don't think any of this currently had the embassies, so let's see if we can find them in another area here. We should grab the home point and near the residential area as well. Let's have it. Oh, it's down here. I look for the keys. Here we are. Windows definitely has a lot of a more natural feel than the other home cities. Building around nature rather than subjugating it in some ways, I think, here. Which is obviously an intentional identity for the city, I feel like. Let's see if we can find any other areas here in the Windurst walls. Right. What's this now? Yes, I made my way to Juno. So we've done a little bit of things there. I did unlock my Chocobo license, for example. I'm probably gonna see if I can upgrade my copy bags. Oh hey, you're an Oran, my good Sir Arino. Might I trouble you for a moment, Aruno, of your time diddly eye? Why, Principal Korimor, a rare treat it is to see you here, Effie. But of course, my time, Effie, is at your disposal. Then let me cut right through to the chase. Loath as I am to alarm a diddly you, I must confess, Doodly, yes, my concern over Dr. Shantoto's recent ding-dang doodly behavior. Dr. Shantoto? That the doctor's predilections defy logic has always been a common knowledge, has it not? I don't see any cause for concern, Effie. That's well and true as a giggity gooboo, but this time I can't shake a rude feeling that something is a brewerino. Could it be that the ambitious doctor is to do diddly dabbling in something so unworldly and twisted a rule? It might idly cause unimaginable strife to the unleashed capished upon the world. My dear Koromoru, I dare say you're simply being oversensitive to one of Dr. Shantoto's trademark mood swing effies. Not every endeavor she undertakes is necessarily effie. Cause a stir, after all. Whatever our eccentric peer Effie might be up to, it's likely to be just a passing fad. You waste Effie your energy in worry. Now, if you'll just make Effie yourself comfortable, old chap, I'll pour you a steaming hot cup Effie of freshly brewed Windersian tea. I sincerely hope it's as you say, Joran Oran. I sincerely hope it's as you say. To our woe, Effie, in the days that followed, we were made sorely regret our inaction, Effie, despite the all too obvious warning signs. Wrap your minds around a picture of perfection, surpassed only by me and my immaculate complexion. You'll find not a single hole in my theory. It is pristine, the greatest masterwork the magicking world has ever seen. Magekind is long overdue to take the next big step. With pure genius of yours truly, from golden new era we shan't be kept. A moment from now, it'll all make sense. Without further ado, let the magic commence! Hello, Shantoto. Heart portal, I demand of thee, open up and set me free! What? That my calculations were in error, it's beyond comprehension. That I could blunder so defies the established convention! That's a big boom. Sometime later. Oh my. The time has come for us to make our meteoric rise. All who oppose will be dealt an ample serving of demise. We venture forth to conquer Vanadil and claim our birthright. Now and forevermore, the fire of the Shantoto Empire shall burn bright. Domina Shantoto! Domina Shantoto! We shall teach the world a lesson it shan't soon forget. Our armies are unstoppable, so do not that you might regret. Domina Shantoto! Domina Shantoto! Go now with our blessing. We have adversaries to fell. Carry out that which might make us proudest, do us spirit well. Ho 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 ho! A Shantoto Ascension. So, I believe this is another optional questline here that was added outside of the regular expansions. But I'm not totally sure we'll need to do that or we do anything else in the main questline here. It's obviously nice to have it. I think Shantoto is sort of a fan favorite character from this game in a lot of ways. There we go. On home point. How many others do we have here? Nothing to the north, I think. Sometimes it's not the easiest map to see here. We have one near the auction house, one near a residential area here. We have the Consulate of Juno here, but not the other consulates. Right, anyway, let's head south, I think, here. And we should be able to grab the home points and we'll head into the woods. Ka indeed. There we have the trees and the birds. Again, I think in a lot of ways this might be the nicest home city, to be sure. It's also, you know, way out of the way for, you know, certain areas. I feel like I'm gonna use this one. Here we are. Is it down this way? Yeah, that should be the way to the residential area. Got that one as well. Then we'll head to the woods. I don't think we've found the survival guide here yet. Sure, it's here somewhere. Now then, let's see. Need to take another little turn over here. And the crystal's on the right hand side? It is. There we go. Big Golka coming through. Very good. Let's keep moving here. Pretty sure that we should be able to flee again here. There we go. And the lower right hand side here puts us into the woods. There we are. It really is interesting to see a town where most of the inhabitants here reach up to our knees. Being tall, Golka here definitely means being tall. There we are. Time to head into the woods. Oh boy. This is quite a area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 home points. Let's see, where's the... That's the Consulate of Sandoria. That's out to East Sarita Baruta. I guess we need to go to the port in order to find the consulate here. You can see this nice, but it's also incredibly spread out here. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Another entrance to the housing district. Yes, hello. So if we go this way and go around, we get to the next one. Oh, some dull mills grazing down there. There we go. I feel like music here is one of the more recognizable songs as well. There we go. On the soundtrack. Maybe I'm wrong, but I get the feel that this might be, you know, one of those things that at least some people have very fond memories of. That's number 3 here. Yes, hello. On to our next area. South auction house here. Around the bend, I guess. Is it up here? This. Okay, there we are. Very good. That's our 4th one for the woods here. And can we get to that area from here? Or is that just not possible? Let's have a look. I imagine it would be possible, but the maps here seem to indicate that maybe it isn't. It's this way, right? Yeah, should be. Oh yeah, it's just a tunnel. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and grab this one. This should be our 5th and final one for the woods. And let's head into Port Winders next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red Groves. Consulate of Sandoria. Yeah. And let's head into Port Winders. And hopefully we'll find the Bastock and Consulate there, because otherwise I'm not sure where we missed it. Now then, yeah, it's this way. Here we go. Interesting that they have access to the housing here from every district. Then I guess the districts are pretty large, so... And the only district here has the home point to the left instead of to the right. There we go. What else do we have here? Air travel agency. Some stores near the ships. Warehouses, and then we have the Consulate of Bastock. Cool. I think our next home points and the survival guide is all around the. Yeah, seems to be all around the consulate area here. So we're just gonna head over there. Pick those up. We'll have a chat with our consulate and see if we can get an understanding of what they want us to do here next time. And once that's over, I think we'll end the session here for tonight. It takes time to do everything as we go around here, but we managed to unlock the ninja here for us tonight at the very least, which was very good. Gonna make sure to make some progress on that for next time, so we can set it as our sub job for Thief here. straightforward, should be fine. That's not where I wanted to go. I realized. Straightforward through here. There we go. It doesn't seem to be much that's straightforward about windows there, I have to say. In terms of navigation, definitely seems to be the most frustrating of these starting cities, to be sure. I feel like Sandoria might be best in terms of that, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess it depends on who you ask as well, but... Here we are. So this has been a quick tour of different areas of Windurst. So you have an understanding of how they look, I guess. Again, we'll head to the consulate after we've unlocked this last few ones here. And hopefully we'll be able to just get straight going into the missions here next time, because, you know, we've been... I think we've been doing this mission here over the last 3 sessions or so. And just other things keep coming in the way that we want to do as well at the same level ranges. So it would be nice to finish out the rank. Is it rank 3 missions? I think it's rank 3. Maybe it's just rank 2 that unlocks it, or rank 3 in a stock, I suppose. There we go. I think we have everything right now. Yeah, no, none of them blink. So let's go to the consulate and see what they have to say to us, how we can help them here. Now then, here we are. Hiya, this is the Consulate of Sandoria. It's a little piece of Sandoria that's like an oasis in the midst of Windurst. Okay, I am one of the guards charged with overseeing Sandoria's conquest campaign. Would you cast stated on me? There we go. Thank you very much. Refresh that for another 8 hours. Ada, is it you that we need to speak to? Oh, you have some business with Consul Melik? Then please head into her office through the door there. Okay. That's something to just let us through. Well, hello, Consul. I am Melik, the Consul of Sandoria. I trust you had a safe sail here. So, you are Lafayette. I heard about your activities in Sandoria, and I'm expecting great things from you here too. Well then, we should get straight to the matter at hand. Gold Skull, why don't you start by informing our fair citizen here about what the mission involves? Allow me to explain. The mission from our comrades in Windurst entails the extermination of a giant monster that's appeared in the depths of Gideos, the borderland to the theocracy of the Jagudo Beastmen. You are to receive a key from Heaven's Tower in the Windurst Walls district and head to the innermost part of Gideos. Your orders are to then defeat the heinous beast that lurks there. You look perplexed. Well, yes. Well, I guess you put it frankly, you are protecting a pack of Jagudo beastmen from a ferocious monster. You see, in order to maintain the peace of their country, the Windurstians have formed amicable relations with the Yagudo. But as you probably realized, it's hard to call their relationship amicable when you witness the outrageous behavior of the Yagudo. But in order to maintain the trust of Windurst, we have to participate in this preposterousness. Well, good luck in your mission. I look forward to hearing of your success. Alright. So, our next stop, next time, is going to be the Windurst Walls, so we can get the key to this place that they mentioned here. Until then, again, I'm going to spend some time doing a little bit of leveling on my own to get our ninja sub job up to probably around level 15 or 20, something like that. Shouldn't take more than a few hours, I think. And with that, I will be then moving on here with the mission with our next session, which I believe again is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. CET as normal here. But yes, we explored Windurst a bit. Hopefully, we shouldn't take too long for us to actually go through and finish out the mission, and then we'll continue on with further adventures after that. For now though, here today, this is going to be it. Thank you very much for following along. It's always nice to have people to speak to here. And we'll see exactly how long it takes for us to get to the levels that I want to get to, but it shouldn't be too bad. For now though, until I see you next session here, have a good time, take care of each other, and I'll see you when we are going to continue on with our mission here. For now, goodbye and have a good rest of the weekend, everyone.